Uh-oh.
Oh,
Police
sorry,
on
my
the way.
window's open.
Oh my goodness
coming
gracious!
to coming to the rest of Alyssa as we begin the M25 show. Welcome back. My name's Albert.
My name is Eddie.
I'm Melissa.
And I'm Steve. Oh goodness! So the police are out doing their
Jeez,
job wherever Alyssa is.
Well,
apparently,
they know where she'll be at 9 a.m. on a Thursday, so
You're
right?
saying we got to stop this nonsense.
we're gonna see them coming right behind her and just drag her out.
Right.
Oh,
It came after the
Alyssa,
song.
you got words, Alyssa?
No, I don't think so.
Are you gonna put up a fight at least?
Well, at least she's got her
That
shirt on.
depends on if they're cute.
Not that kind of a fight.
Oh,
Oh,
Alyssa's gonna be. Are you want to strip search me, guys? Come on.
right.
Get out of a ticket.
That means. Wait a minute. That means the shirt won't be shown. Oh goodness. Well, let me see. We're all here today.
Yep.
Were we here last week or no?
No.
Oh,
No.
we were off. That's right. I thought we were going to be off again this week, but we're not. We're back. So here we are.
Here we are.
Why was it
Yeah.
up in the air this week?
I don't
Yeah.
know. I like vacations.
That's,
I don't know. Nobody likes vacations or
that's
what?
what December's for.
Oh no, I think we've been doing it long enough where we should have very many days of vacation.
Take every holiday off.
Every
Right.
holiday, every
4 days
Eddie,
off.
what kind of car do you have?
The Jaguar.
Oh, Jaguar day off. I know there's got to be a Jaguar day. There's every other day in the month.
Right.
I think today is cheeseburger or hamburger day, isn't it?
Oh,
That's
is
right.
it? I have no idea.
The Jaguar.
Jaguar day will be. I'm going to look that. I bet you there's a Jaguar day. I bet you there is.
Look, Alberto's already looking for it.
Yep.
Yep, I bet you there is.
November 29th.
Oh boy.
Oh, there we
Oh.
go. Hey, wait a minute. That's around Eddie's birthday.
It's Albert's birthday.
That's my sister-in-law's
No.
birthday.
It's Alberto's birthday.
Although it's not the car, it's the cat. So
Oh,
the same thing, right?
Same thing.
yeah.
Observed annually on November 29th, International Jaguar Day celebrates the America's largest wildcat.
Oh, interesting. Same thing. Jaguar car.
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna have our guests probably coming on. Hopefully, they get the link and they can set it up. And they were gonna. Okay, here's the deal. It's she's just a hot housewife that lives. She's married and they live an open relationship, or what is that called when they're okay with having partners?
Swingers.
Swingers, but she used another word. Open
relationship.
Yeah. So she said she was going to talk about the time she had a guy, not her husband, but I guess a partner that had hyperspermia.
Hmm.
And I wanted to talk about this. That's why, Alyssa, I asked you if you could bring that, get a definition of that, and we could talk about that a little bit before she comes on. So we have a little bit of knowledge of it. I mean, I'm sure it sounds basically what it sounds like, Eddie, right? Hypersperm. What do you
Mhm.
think? It's just sperm that jumps around real fast, Eddie, or do you think there's something deeper into it?
Sperm that maybe comes out too fast.
Yes.
Like pre-ejaculation.
Yeah.
I got to, and listen, you got this?
Yep.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, hyperspermia is a condition in which a male produces a larger than normal volume of semen. So basically, when he ejaculates, it's a whole lot. It's not just the regular 2 teaspoons. I think it's 2 teaspoons, isn't it? 2 tablespoons. Anyways,
What are you talking about?
the average amount of semen, isn't
It's-
it like 2
Wait a
tablespoons?
minute. Let's get back in here. 2 tablespoons?
I believe
Teaspoon, she said.
so. Teaspoons
2
or
teaspoons?
Hmm.
That's something like that. It's
Well,
Yeah,
2
the
tablespoons is a
it might be
lot.
2 tablespoons.
Because the tablespoons are the big ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the teaspoons are they're little suckers.
Yeah, it's
isn't
around
it-
that.
There's nothing in between.
I'm sure there is.
I don't know. Are you a quarter of a teaspoon?
Well,
Are
I
you
don't know.
hypo?
Well, wait a minute here. I don't know if I could fill up those 2 big tablespoons. Those are big.
Well, when you have to give a sample, how did they give you the whole big?
Yeah, but that's a cup. You're talking about those those spoons are not that big.
Okay, homework, you guys.
You can't fill a cup.
Measure it next time.
Do I have to like use my finger to like top it off to the next spoon, or how does this work?
I don't know. But anyways, hyper is when you have too much and it's a lot. And you can get it from just certain medications that you're taking, a big gap between sexual activity, infection in the prostate, usage of pills like Viagra and Cialis, those kind of pills. And if you have a high fibrous or protein rich diet,
Oh,
those can cause you
That's a meat.
fiber.
Yeah.
Fiber's
Yeah.
fiber's not meat though, is it?
No,
No.
but meat is protein.
Yeah, but protein and fiber is a little bit different, I think, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't fiber like
Fiber's like
and
grains and stuff.
grains?
Yeah,
Yeah,
greens, spinach. Yeah.
okay, so for me, because like remember I told you I had that problem when I would have fun time with myself and right.
Just a
Right.
drop.
Oh, a couple drops. That's just drop. A couple drops. So then I started taking elderberry, and it started really coming out a lot. I mean,
So
I don't know
now,
what Alyssa.
did you
Alyssa thinks I could do 2 mugs full, but I can't do that. That's too much.
2 gallons?
Yes. So
No.
hyperspermia has got to be more than 2 tablespoons. It's got to be. Because tablespoon's pretty big for like the average guy, maybe. Because you're trying to say it's either 2 tablespoons for the average guy or 2 teaspoons. Now that's a
It's
big
one of
difference. Well, 2 teaspoons
Let's
is
see.
little.
Oh, wait.
when
It's
you need
1
help.
teaspoon. Look at that. On average, men expel between 1.25 and 5.0 milliliters, which is 1/4 of a teaspoon or 1 teaspoon
Oh my
of
goodness!
semen each time they ejaculate. So
Wow.
1 teaspoon.
Okay, guys.
Teaspoon.
Tonight I'm going to get a
That's-
teaspoon. I'm going to try this out because that doesn't seem like very much.
Make sure you
doesn't.
wash it before you put it back in the cupboard.
Well, you act like I'm taking it from your cupboard.
Use a plastic
Yeah.
spoon.
I'll use the throwaway one. Okay.
Disposable.
So the average man will ejaculate about 1 teaspoon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, that's little, Eddie. So maybe I was
doesn't-
okay.
It doesn't seem little when it's in your mouth.
Oh well, I can't answer for that one. Well, we know our guest that's going to be coming on there in the waiting room, and we're going to ask her about that.
You want to know how long?
Okay, so how about the hyper? What do they fill up?
I don't know,
Hyper-
but you know how
hyper-
long the average amount of time it takes for a man to ejaculate from beginning to finish?
Well, it depends if you prolong it and you're teasing yourself.
Right.
Are you talking about going straight through?
Yeah, it takes.
Not
what's
holding
the
back?
average? What's the average amount of time of your alone time?
By myself?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
1
God.
minute.
Well, like I said, I don't just do it until it's over. I have to when you do it and then you stop.
You need to get yourself in the mood.
You tease yourself.
Yeah, because you don't want it to finish too fast. Just like when you're with a woman, you want it to last, right?
You think
I-
you're the best
I-
lady
No, I
on the
thought
beach?
you wanted to go fast because that's
Okay.
sure that you like her.
Well, yeah, my arm's been kind of hurting, so I do it right away. So let's say, oh my God, it could go pretty fast, Alyssa. Maybe a minute.
Yeah. Wow.
Maybe.
Depends
Yeah.
what picture. Depends on what picture I'm looking at too. If she's
Well,
really hot,
according
30
to
seconds.
Google, it takes 5 to 7 minutes.
Oh,
Steve will pass out.
5 to 7
That's
minutes.
a long time.
Oh boy.
Steve
Eddie,
needs
Five,
Gatorade.
Eddie, is that right?
It's
Is
about
that-
right,
is
I
it-
guess.
5 to
According to
7
this-
minutes.
5 to 7
Well,
minutes.
That's a lot of teasing and stuff like that for me. I mean, just
Yeah.
doing it normally with a woman. I guess I don't know. That's a long time. I've never been one to last a really long time, and I always wondered what the secret was. Maybe you had to blow first and then do it after.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know. I'm just very excited with the women I'm with, and I just go. It's
Gotta-
excitement.
Got to get a head start.
I guess if I wasn't excited with the woman, maybe I'd last longer. Or if I was drunk. Hey, there you go, fellas. If you have to just
You're
drink a
drunk?
lot, drink a lot.
But then you can't get it up. That's called whiskey dick.
Oh boy! You see, people. You see,
Well,
you can't
because
win.
you're
You can't win for nothing.
Because you're just so relaxed. Your muscles are just so relaxed. You don't.
So it's that soft dick.
Yeah, whiskey dick.
Oh boy, yeah, that's pretty good. You know what? Let's bring our guest. Maybe she's got the this little story about measurements, because she's actually was in this. She was involved in something like this, and we can say, hey, is okay. Did you ever tell us what the what the amount is? Is it 2
I don't think it
tables?
said an amount. Let me look.
Because the average man is 1 teaspoon, which I don't think is right. Because that's like a few drops. That's not right, even for me, Alyssa.
2 teaspoons is not right.
You said 1 teaspoon.
Oh, let's see. It says more than more than 6.3 milliliters. So if the average is on the high, the average is 5.
Okay.
This one averages 6.3. So anywhere from what was the other one? 1.2.
1.2.
Yeah, anywhere between 1.25 and 5 is the average. For hyper, the average is 6.3.
Okay, so what is that?
So that's point. It doesn't say teaspoons or anything. It just says 0.21 ounces.
Okay, would that cover an ass or what? I don't know. I'm getting onto all this shit. I can't. Will it cover a big ass?
If you spread it around.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get our guest out here. She's gonna help us out here. Okay, we kind of worked on this name because usually when we have a guest, we do promo posts and we say either musicians coming on or actor or model. And I was talking to our guest that's going to be on here in a second. I go, so what can we title you? She said, well, I'm just a housewife. And I go, well, you're a pretty good looking housewife. How about we do this? We just call you a hot housewife, Stephanie. And she was cool with it. So that's what we came up with, Eddie. I think that's a good name. It's very attractive, very sexy. Mm-hmm. And once you guys see her, you'll see that we were right on spot naming this awesome guest coming on. I've been a fan of hers, and I even asked her, I go, do you know, I don't watch people's streams because I think I'm the only one people should be watching. I'm just conceited that way. But when she started doing her streams, I was watching them and I was very interested in her. And I could never get her on the show because of whatever schedules. And we finally worked it out that she can come on today. So I'm pretty happy. I just thought I'd share that with you guys. So let's bring out our guest, hot housewife Stephanie. Hi. Ta-da! Let's see. Let's blow you out because you're kind of small over there. There we go. You look much better. Well, look at you. Hi. Much better. I can't say in person, but you're better looking in live stream than on watching it. Yeah, look at that. I was telling her too that I liked her hair because I've seen her transformations of different hairstyles she's had, and I told her, I like the new one. Okay, let me bring everybody here before we put you out here. We got Alyssa here, Alberto, Eddie, and myself.
Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
And I'm going to blow her back up when we find her. I want to thank you first for coming on the show. We finally made it. I've been trying to ask you for a long time. Yeah. I've been a fan of your streams, and I found them very interesting. And we were actually talking about a topic that you told me about, and I don't know if you heard us talking about it.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Those measurements were we right, or is that way off?
Well, hold on. First off, I can't get the image of you jerking off into a spoon in front of you out of my mind. Okay. And I decided I'm prepared. All right.
Oh, look at this.
Look at that.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh, whoa. Yeah, you got to tell me that cup. Okay, here we go.
Oh.
Okay.
So here we go.
Look at, she even has it like the visual is good because it's white.
Aids. Okay, so on this one, the smallest amount is 5 milliliters. Now, if I recall, she said 5 point. What is the
5.0?
5.0.
Okay, so 5.
So 1.25 to 5.0
is the average. Is the average man?
Average. Okay, well this is the max average. Hold on.
Oh boy, That's it. Well, I guess that is a lot. Yeah, that is a lot. That
Okay.
looks about what I do.
Right.
Okay.
But she's absolutely right. It feels way more in your mouth. Way more.
Like the whole
It
cup.
feels more like this.
Right.
Oh,
Now,
Lordy.
in my experience,
Okay.
what is it called again?
Hyperspermia.
Hyperspermia.
I apologize in advance. I have some like memory issues I'm dealing with. My husband's here to help me out because I am
Okay.
loopy sometimes. Now, in my experience,
It's the
Oh,
pipe.
Holy mackerel.
Oh my! No way!
Wow.
I'm not kidding you.
Oh my.
I'm not.
Wow! What does it just keep coming out or
Yes.
what?
Yes, that's exactly it. It just keeps coming.
Oh my goodness! Alyssa, did you see that?
Wow. Yeah,
So-
that's a lot. That
Let me
is
s-
a lot.
Oh
Wow.
man! Now
Wow.
I feel really I feel like I should go lift weights or something.
It
Looking
can
at
be
that.
quite intimidating.
Right.
Okay, Alyssa, did you see all that?
Wow. Yeah.
Have you ever witnessed anybody splatter that on you?
No. And that for sure, Steve, would like cover your ass.
I think definitely. Okay, so how long does it take, Stephanie? I'm gonna get to your name and all. We get all to your your social media stuff in a second, but I got to know before I forget. How long does it take for a guy with hyperspermia to finish?
I guess it depends on the person. In my experience, not long. Not long.
He shoots all that fast.
Oh yeah. And then he can go immediately again after that.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh my god, that is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's literally like a fountain.
Is it
Like a
have
geyser?
pressure? Does it have pressure to it? Like does it splat? Does it hit hard the first shot?
Does it hit hard?
You know what I mean? I've seen some pornos in my time, and the
Like,
first
does it
shot
shoot far
splats.
like a fire hose?
Hit, but it doesn't come out like a fucking fire hose. You know what I mean?
Like a squirt,
I
like a
don't
squirt gun.
know. Yeah, like a squirt gun. I don't know. I never.
Good.
Well, for one, I don't have hyperspermia, and thank God for two, I never had it splattered on me. So, Alyssa, the only one that can
Wow.
answer this.
Imagine all the
Well, my
paper-
thing is like, because like normally it goes shoom, shoom. It goes, it spritz.
What?
Like a spritz. Oh, you're so right.
Yeah.
Like a spritz.
Does it make that noise? I never listened.
My sound effects.
Never.
That's for our listeners. I have to
Okay.
do sound effects.
Imagine
I-
all the
I'm
paper towels you'd go through, Steve.
Oh my God! You imagine if I would be at Costco every other day buying my paper towels. That is amazing. I've never even seen any videos of movies of guys that do that.
Hold on. I have a little tidbit for you.
Okay,
My
let's hear it.
reminded me. This specific person with all
Yes.
this goodness right here, he actually had a coworker whose wife loved his sperm so much that he used to freeze these, and then she would bring them home and turn them into popsicles.
Unbelievable.
Oh boy.
Wow. I thought you were going to say like she took a bath in it or something.
Well, she might as well have.
Those suckers up. She'd mix them with a little sugar and something else. I don't remember. Mix them up, and then she'd make her own popsicles.
Like put the stick
Wow.
in there and everything.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, man! I need to get me a woman that loves me that much. Holy cow! What the hell is going on out there in this world?
She
She got
didn't
one.
care about him. She just loved his sperm.
She
It
just
was-
loved.
Wow.
it was a
She just
little-
loved his taste. Is that what it was? She just loved the taste. Oh
Yeah.
my God!
Yeah.
Now that's what I call.
He ate a lot of pineapple then.
Yeah, he must be eating something good. So could you imagine going home and you got a big cup of sperm like that, and you're making little popsicles
Crazy.
for yourself for treats?
Oh, honey, what do you
Telling
want for
them.
the movie tonight? Popcorn? No, I'm just gonna have a sperm popsicle.
Oh, boy.
Spermsicle.
Spermsicle.
I don't know. Do you think? Let me see it while we're here. Is your husband? Can I have him peek in here a second?
Peeking.
Hello, sir. I got a question for you.
Sure.
Okay, let's say. Okay, first of all, do you have hyperspermia?
No.
Okay, so let's say it took
So
you a
she's
few.
not. You're not the individual she's talking about.
Okay, no. Okay, let's say this. Let's put this. So it's going to take him a little while to fill that cup up. So let's say whenever he fills that whole thing up, and then your wife decides to freeze it and make popsicles out of it, and then you guys are having movie night, and she pulls one out, and she's just having a good time with it while you're watching the movie. Are you going to be feeling proud of yourself?
Listen, I'm proud of this nut job. So I love everything about this crazy woman. So I mean, if she ever did that, I'd laugh my ass off probably, and it'd be like, "Go
And
for
probably
it."
whip out the camera because
Yeah, exactly. Because
Or just be proud you filled the cup up.
I have
Yeah, just be proud you filled that cup up.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, wouldn't you be proud of her?
Oh yes, I get yourself a beautiful wife, and I gotta
I'm
tell you,
blessed.
I've been watching, and I always heard your husband in the background. I've really never seen him. He's the cameraman, right? All the
Yeah.
videos that I used to watch.
I'm proud of her.
So I know him for his voice, but
Mm.
I never knew what he looked like. So I was like, who's this guy that's getting this hot girl? Now I get to see.
Bird.
So maybe we need to send her some M25 popsicle sticks in case she wants to get romantic with her man over there, and she could make the popsicles, and she could watch our shows while she's having a popsicle.
Remember, it was her boy toys,
coworker's
co-worker's
wife.
That's what it
Oh
was.
boy! Well,
Wow.
I don't know. We may have to get a hold of her too. Shit. We gotta find out. Hey, I don't know whether to say she really loves this dude. Like you said, she just loves the taste of the sperm. Who knows?
Yeah.
Would she
Yeah.
do it with any guy, or did she loves the dude, or what do you
Pretty
think?
sure that he was the only one with the hyper sperm. You know what I mean?
Okay, okay.
You know, she just for some reason she loved the taste of his. I don't know.
Wow. I can't get over how much. You know what, Alyssa? I'm going to pull you up to ask a question because I can't get over. I can't imagine shooting that much out of myself and filling a cup up. I just can't. I can't imagine it.
Me either.
I don't feel very manly right now. I'll tell you this. I don't. Alyssa, you got a question for Stephanie?
Yeah, like so oral sex. Have you my thing is, how do you swallow all that?
Okay, before she answers that, let me tell you something. Okay, so this one, because she's not going to brag, but I remember the first time, like we were driving and she just whipped it out and just went to town, and I swear to God, I was in a suit and I thought my suit was going to get dirty. I didn't even have to wipe. It was like spotless. So that's how talented this one is, right? And I said, did you get like training for this shit? Because I've never received a better one, right? And she's like, no. And she's like, perfect. That's like anytime. It's like, boom, gone, clean. You don't have to worry about it. Until this guy.
Oh.
Well, I can't blame her for that.
Yeah.
That was not clean. Let's put it that way.
Wait, first of all, does the guy tell you that he has this, or is it a surprise?
Oh, yeah, I knew. He brags about it.
Yeah, but did you know it was like that? It was going to be a cup full like that.
Yes.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
You did your research.
Yeah.
No, he sent videos.
Yeah.
He sent videos. Okay.
If I didn't know, if he didn't like forewarn me, I probably would have been a little pissed.
Right.
Because, you need to prepare yourself for something like that. I mean, It might sound silly, but you need to brace.
Yeah, I've never. I'll take your word for it. Yeah,
if you don't know it's coming, it's got to be like being waterboarded.
Oh my gosh!
Yo, what the hell's wrong? Dude? Where's the faucet?
So I would imagine
turn it off.
You don't attempt a blowjob and try to take it all down, right? I imagine that's too much.
Yeah, no, I can't. I'm not a chugger like that.
Yeah. Oh.
All right.
Like the funneling,
You can't just let it go all down, huh?
No, but
what do you call that?
At average, I'm your girl.
All right. You clean it all up and everything's good, huh? Let me bring up here, Eddie. You got a question for Stephanie?
I'm interested in the open relationship. How did that come about? Is it from dating, or did you guys when you got married, was that already something that you guys did?
No, that came after marriage. And that was actually like, that was like a 3-day conversation that turned into reality. How far in were we?
Well,
How far into our marriage were we?
We were married for what, like a year?
A year?
Yeah.
About a year.
We were together
about
for like
a year.
3. Yeah, we were together for 3.
Yeah, and he approached it with me, telling me that, you know, like he would want to see me, you know, with somebody else and stuff, and he no longer had any kind of jealousy or anything like that. And I was a little iffy at first because, you know, like when you're raised to believe that when you're with someone, that's it, you're with that person. Yeah. It kind of takes a little bit to get over that hurdle. I've never cheated in my life. So it wasn't even like, okay, well, that's like I can cheat and he's giving me permission. Like I've never done that. So it was a whole new thing to wrap my brain around.
No, and so like when we first started dating.
Well, hold on a second here. Pull your head in here. We got to find out from him. He gave you, he wanted you to do it. So what made you?
You know, it was like I just saw. I mean, look at her. Look at her face right there, right?
I have been.
Right, and it was like, God damn, she's got porn star eyes. So I'm like, well, with a porn star, you got to see him with other people. And it was just, for the first time, I'm like, all right, this is the actual woman that can actually go ahead and do this. And I know she's loyal. She's coming home, and we just have fun. And I threw it out at her, and she's like, "Oh, hell no!" At first, right? And then and then all of a sudden she's like, "Oh," and I'm like, "All right, I got her now."
Well, because I started asking questions because I have a very open mind. Okay, so if you're going to throw something at me, I'm going to have questions. I want to know every little detail from here to Sunday. And every little thought you have and everything. So I started drilling him for questions.
Yeah, and she was inquisitive, and then next thing you know, she just like started going into it, and basically like at first we said, all right, we're gonna have rules. We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this. But me and her, we're just we don't give a shit, right? And we're like, when we're in the heat of the moment, there's no rules.
It's a free for all.
It's a free for all, and we talked about it. And we went online. I forget what the website was called.
Something Finder.
Something back in the. This is back in the day. This is what, almost 11 years ago, right?
Yeah.
And
Adult Friend Finder.
Yeah, something like
right?
that. Yeah,
something
that's
like that.
I don't know if it's still around or not.
Okay, I remember that.
Yeah. And,
adult Friend Finder. Yeah, that's not around no more.
It's like a.
Yeah, and she started making a list.
Like
She's
Facebook.
like, "Oh, he's hot, and he's hot, and he's hot, and she's hot," and then it was like. It was amazing watching her, and I'm going to let her talk about the rest. Go ahead.
Okay, wait. Before she talks, do you get to watch, or are you here? Are you there, or
whatever? I'll participate. She wants to do it herself. She wants to be in the same room, separate room. We don't care. Doesn't matter. There is no jealousy.
Oh, okay. Well, let Stephanie take over here. Go for it. I'm listening. I got all ears over here.
So, do you want me to tell you like how our first?
Yes, Eddie. That's what you wanted to hear, right, Eddie?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes, of
so
course.
What had happened was we were going on vacation, and we decided, well, that's like the best place to start because we don't want anything too close to home. So we went on that site. We found people that were in that area, started a little conversation, see if they were interested, and they were. And it was a couple, a married couple. So we decided to meet up. And then we drove to what's that place called?
Hustler Club in Las Vegas.
In Vegas.
Oh, okay.
So we went to the Hustler Club, and it was just the 4 of us hanging out. It was a little awkward at first, like, you know, silence and not really sure, like, you know, what everybody's thinking kind of a thing.
Well, I think the woman, it was a couple, and the woman was a little insecure when she saw her.
Oh, that's right. It started where it was like they were doing it for her pleasure. It wasn't supposed to be any kind of pleasure for him. He was just doing it with her because she wanted to do it.
Yeah, because remember, we picked them up, and they were in a limo, and Stephanie and her were sitting in the back seat, and me and our husband were on the side seat. And I could tell the woman was a little insecure when she saw Stephanie. Stephanie looked awesome. But
I was very insecure because I had just had a baby 3 months earlier. So I was feeling very floofy and very insecure, but
yeah,
I
very
figured, what the
floofy at
hell?
135 pounds.
Wow. Okay.
So all right, so we get there, and then once I'm personally not a drinker, but I needed a little liquid courage, I think,
And you had the Malibu.
Yeah. Oh, there's a girl there. Malibu. I love her. She has got the best boobs you will ever see in your life. And she knew us from a previous time, and she came and she was like, "Oh, hey!" And she was hanging out with us, and she was kind of like a little, social lubricant as well,
Okay, loosen you guys up.
There was no lubricant needed that night. Let's just say.
So, I mean, it just kind of worked its way slowly. And then actually, my husband got up to go to the bathroom. And by the time he came back, the other woman's husband was like elbow deep up in my hoo-ha and kissing me. And she was watching. And, it was like a...
No.
What?
Okay, I come back and the guy's all up in her and she's stroking him. And she's making out with the wife.
Oh, is that what I was
doing? That's what I was doing. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, this is great. And I just started videoing it.
Oh my God. Where are these parties at? I got to get to some of these parties. What the hell's going on? Listen, hold on a second here. Listen, where are all these parties at? I'm missing all these good parties.
Apparently in Vegas. He said they were in Vegas, right?
That's right.
It was just us. We were in our little booth.
Yeah, we went to the Hustler Club.
Yeah.
Right, and it was like we got a little booth on the right away from the this
like up a little bit from the stage.
Yeah, exactly, up from the stage, and I see that, and I come back, and I'm like, oh, okay, and I think the waitress was doing the same thing. She's like, oh, what's going on here? and the strippers were like, can we jump in someplace? And it was over.
Oh my God, that was just a party.
Longer after that.
Yeah, so
we found out. We left. We had a little fun in the limo on the way back to the casino.
So. Yeah, go ahead. Explain that.
No, because I was the one that was a bit tipsy at this point, so you have a better recollection than I do.
So okay, let's put it this way. Right as I see them, they're doing they're having their good old time. I said, should we just get the hell out of here? So I told the driver, I said, we're ready to go, and we get in the car, we put up the partition, and here she is, lean back like that, right? The husband's, right here with his junk right there. The wife's down. Going to town on her.
Oh
and
my
I'm sitting there. I'm like, all right. So, and I just said, let me hop in somebody. So I got right behind the other one. So I'm going to town on her. She's munching away. And
wait a minute. So you're behind the girl that's down on your wife?
Right.
Yeah.
And I was hoping that we wouldn't hit a speed bump, because if she did, she was going to bite down, and that guy was done.
That would hurt.
So, I mean, somehow we stumbled out of the limo, and her ass was everywhere. Like, it was just
I was there. Everything was out.
Everything was out. We got into the elevator at the Wynn and made it upstairs. And
then we just pretty much started.
And it was like, there was like all the rules that we had set went out.
Yeah, like our original rules, like we weren't going to kiss the other people. I wasn't going to go down on the girl, like there were certain things like that. And it just kind of like I said, it was like a free for all. Like you just dive in. There's no worries or inhibitions or anything. You just go with it. And
interesting.
And there was two things though that got us where we were just like, no more. Okay, so halfway into it, she got really insecure, and I think it was right after the husband looked at my husband and said something. No. What did he say to you?
Okay, no, she was getting insecure the whole time. Like she was like kept looking at him while she's going to town on me, and her husband was so into her, into Stephanie. He wasn't even looking at her, and she was getting agitated. Upset. So next thing you know, she pushed me off, and now is trying to turning it into like a threesome, and it's just all about her husband. And the husband was like getting pissed off, and I just looked at the husband and I said, "Go for it," meaning like you can just blow a load all you want in her, right? Oh, and Lord. The moment I said that, this woman pushed Stephanie off the husband, and grabbed her husband and ran into the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh boy. Wow. Talk about a party pooper.
Yeah, really insecure. And then after that, they wanted to take a cigarette break.
And we're like, fuck this.
They went downstairs, And they came back like 15 minutes later, and right before they came back, I'm like, I'm done. I'm done.
No more couples.
Nope, that's it. I'm done. I'm going home. So that was it. As soon as they came back, I was like, yeah, our daughter woke up. We have to go.
Good save. Good save.
So like if all people are into it, it's really cool. But if you get somebody like that that's awkward or insecure or anything, it just ruins it.
You know the problem is most couples, they're insecure. They shouldn't be doing this. They should not be in this lifestyle if they're so insecure.
Yeah.
And a lot of people want to get into it because I feel like they want to fix their marriage, or they're trying to they have that fantasy, but they really can't. When they're in the moment, they can't go through with it, or like they're screwed up at that point afterwards, and it'll be the train wreck that their relationship is, headed for.
I hear you. So it's something you got to know you want to do it. You can't.
No.
Like you say, I think I might want to try it, especially if you're married, because if you say you might want to try it, it might not be a good idea, right? You'd have to really.
Exactly.
You have to make sure that there is not an ounce of jealousy, and the fact is that no matter what happens, you're there. You're just having fun, and the person still, if your marriage has issues, don't even do it. If you have the slightest bit of insecurity or jealousy issues, do not do it. And so that's why, like, we decided that night, we're done with couples. Never again.
Wow. Well, I got to say this to you. My hat's off to you to let anybody play with Stephanie, because she's a beauty over there.
Oh,
Thank you.
You know what? I look at it this way. She should be enjoyed. It's like, having a fancy car. You want people to see it. You want people to.
Oh boy, here we go.
Exactly.
So now I don't feel so bad, Alyssa, to say, I was looking at her pictures before she came on. I was researching her.
Right.
And things got out of hand. I had to go get my bounty, and so now I don't feel so bad. So
and your 5.0 milliliters.
Yeah, my 5. Yes, I'm sorry I can't compete with. What would his name be? What would be a name for somebody with hyperspermia? What's a good nickname for somebody like that?
Oh gosh,
Eddie, what's a good nickname you would give?
Sir Spermalot.
Sir Spermalot. Sir Spermalot. Yeah. Does he have a nickname, Stephanie?
No, but I like that one. That's good.
That is a lot. I can't get over that when she showed that cup.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I'd want to. I'm intrigued. I might want to, after the show, I might go on to a porno thing and type in hypospermia. I gotta see how. Does the guy, is he like exhausted after?
What she said, he can go right after.
He's not. I have to tell you, and if you could find the video, it would be awesome, because years ago, we came across a video.
It was a Chinese guy.
It was a Chinese guy where he, oh my God. So he was standing, and this poor girl is like kneeling on the bed. And when he came, I swear to God, it really was like a fire hose. This woman was doused her entire body. It was dripping off of her and still coming and coming and coming and coming.
Oh my
and
God.
She's like, I still want to be.
Oh my.
I mean, it was like she just got out of a shower of thin pudding. That's what it was like. It was nuts.
Wow.
It would be great if you could find that video. I don't remember what it was labeled as, but
was she a Chinese girl?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Well, at that point, you couldn't even tell who
you
she was.
couldn't. I mean,
Okay.
Yeah, she had long dark hair, and I'm saying she was on the bed, and it was just covering her.
She got glaze.
It just kept going and going and going.
That's hyperspermia.
Supposedly, there's like a medicine or something you can take to end it, but who the fuck would want to end that?
Yeah, right.
That superpower?
Hell no.
I don't want a cure.
That's like a pig orgasm. Don't they orgasm for like 45 minutes?
I didn't know that. And the fact that
I didn't know that.
Wow.
Everybody knows that.
Well, I'll say this. I've been called a pig a lot, and I don't orgasm like that.
You didn't know that either?
Hell no. I don't know about pig sex life.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
now I'm wondering.
I just know their thing is like a corkscrew.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Alyssa still said their penis is like a real corkscrew. I thought it was just a tail. Stephanie, did you know about this? Did you know a pig actually has a curly penis?
I did not.
I did not know
I
that.
did not know.
but,
All I knew was the 45-minute orgasm.
Wow.
The fact that you know that is a problem. And now,
Well-
now I know why we have a pig in our backyard.
You're hysterical.
What is your husband's name?
Bobby.
Bobby. That's why you got to listen to our show, because you learn fantastic things. A pig has a curly penis
Never.
And 45-minute orgasms.
and a 45-minute orgasm. That poor pig. Oh my god. I would have you imagine, Eddie, where you at? Let me blow you up here. Eddie, could you imagine having a 45-minute orgasm?
Yeah, but I guess that's why pigs only live like 6-7 years.
Oh, wow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They die like of a heart attack. Jeez.
I'd be dead already a long time ago.
Right?
Shit.
Shit.
That's a lot.
What did you Google this or did
No,
you?
I don't know how I knew it. It just maybe it came up in conversation. I don't know.
I didn't
She
know
knew
they only lived
she
10
knew she
years.
was coming on the M25 show, so she had to find some kind of facts to bring with the show. So
To educate
job.
us.
good job, Stephanie.
Thank you. I tried.
Stephanie got the orgasm thing, and Alyssa got the dick is curly.
45 minutes in the female or like
Is it
45 minutes?
is it going? Is he shooting inside the girl
For
pig?
45 minutes?
Oh, I would have to Google it.
Well, geez. Well, what happens?
Wow.
It comes out for like 20 minutes, and then after that, it's just
And then I
dry
wonder how
heaving.
much is it? Like, what's the quantity?
I
It's
don't
a
know.
dry heave.
45 minutes. That's a lot.
I bet you he shoots out cum for 20 minutes,
Orgasms.
and then for the next 20,
45.
25, he dry heaves.
We're gonna get to the bottom of this. He's Googling right now.
Okay, hold on.
I don't even know. I don't know if that's possible. Can you have a 45-minute orgasm?
I could be wrong. I want to say it's the female, but I don't know. Wrong. Let's find
Well,
out.
I guess girls can have a long orgasms and get up and go shopping after. I mean, we're dead. I mean, we go to sleep.
30 minutes. The longest. In
30 minutes?
Yeah, domestic pig.
Well, Jesus,
On
even
average.
10 minutes,
Wow.
That's as long as
5 minutes.
Oh wait, it can last as long as 90 minutes.
Ugh.
Oh,
Average.
without blowing?
Wait, is it the male or female?
Doesn't say, but I hold on.
I gotta start hanging out with pigs.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on. We're getting there. I was scrolling. Look at that pig face.
Eddie, what do you
Cutie
think
itch.
about this? What do you think about
That's
this?
crazy.
Yeah, it's the male.
It's the male.
A male. Oh, wow.
I'm getting fucking Wilbur out of our backyard because I have competition.
So you guys really have a pet pig?
No, we don't.
Oh shit! I was gonna say, damn, you guys are something else over there. Something else.
We
You have the
got
heart of a pig.
bestiality. Okay?
No, I didn't mean like that. I just figured, hey, you guys got a cool story and you got a pig. Oh boy. Well, you know what I do got to say to you both before I bring Eddie and Alyssa up for some more
90
questions
minutes. Wow.
is I think that is for you two to be talking about it is awesome. And because a lot of people who are even interested in it or do it, they they're I don't know. I seem like they don't want to talk about it. They're ashamed of it,
Why?
or they're embarrassed about it.
That's
And
what
like,
a lot of people are ashamed or embarrassed. And in fact, a lot of people on social media that do it, they hide their face.
Yeah. Here's the thing. If you're going to do something, do it in the open because
Yeah.
no one can blackmail you.
Exactly.
Because if you have secrets and people try using it against you, and then you end up like the Reverend, Graham or something, who just came out and they were into this whole lifestyle, but he was trying to be a good Christian, and then it came out and the guy tried blackmailing him, so he had to leave the church.
oh wow,
Oh.
So it's like-
Superstar Graham.
Yeah, it was just Google it. It was like a couple months. I think it was a year ago. Where
Look at Bobby. He's googling pigs and superstar Billy Graham and
he knows it all.
yeah,
Trust
I mean,
me.
listen, I read it like 5 newspapers
Yeah.
by like 7:00.
Oh, wow.
oh Lord, Alyssa, what do you think about all this? You got to have a question about this. No more curly dicks. Let's talk. Give a question for Stephanie because this is
No,
or even
my-
Bobby.
is I forgot what I was going to say. Okay, so you guys don't do couples. You guys don't do couples anymore. So do you guys have certain nights that you guys go out and be with other people? Like, do you guys do it on the same days? Do you
There's nothing. It's no schedule. It's
It's
whenever.
whenever?
It could be like she can go by herself. I can go by myself. We can play together. I mean, now it's obviously just for her, it's only men. So it's like, hey, tag team. And
Is Stephanie? Are you ever like just out and about and you see somebody that catches your eye and you kind of like, or do you have to like say, hey, call Bobby and say, hey?
No, I don't have to call and get
No, do
permission.
whatever she
Absolutely
wants.
not. Nothing makes a man happier than me having fun out and then coming home and telling him about it.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
These are. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on a second. This is shit that I think about when I'm in bed alone. I'm actually hearing it live here. Yes, well, I mean, you think about things about, it is a turn on. It is a turn on a little bit.
Yeah, could you imagine you're out and about and you're like, oh, hold on, let me call and get permission. Yeah. What are you, like 5?
Oh no, yeah, that's not right.
In the moment.
Yeah.
No, that's not right.
Do you guys do threesomes or you just separately do your
Wait a minute. Stephanie, where do you shop?
Where do I shop?
I'm just curious. I don't know. Okay, go ahead. Because this is a whole bunch of. Oh, see, it takes a little while. She's still thinking about that pig.
A little slow to the party.
A little slow. It's all that hyperspermia.
Yeah, way too much to swallow.
All right, listen. What was that question again? Was
that
you or Eddie?
If they do threesomes together, or do you guys just separately? You guys just play separately all together.
Whatever. Like I'll go if I'm out and about. I see somebody, or if I have a regular. I mean, that's myself, or we're playing together. If he's more the merrier. So it's like threesomes is like amateur hour for her. It's like only half a dozen today.
Does that turn Stephanie on? Like if you meet somebody, Bobby, and you take care of it and come back and tell her about it?
That's her.
Wow, this is amazing.
You want to know something? It's a whole new level. It's not just about sexuality. It has to do with the fact that we have such an amazing relationship that he can do whatever he wants. I can do whatever I want. There's no being worried or being afraid that the other person is it's gonna start a fight. You know what I mean? And when you take that out of the equation, life is so much better.
There's nothing to fight about.
Exactly. We don't fight. Like we may argue about like
petty crap.
What's for dinner? Like stupid crap. You know what I mean?
But like honestly, I can't tell you the last time we had a real fight, because when there's no jealousy, there's no insecurity, you're not checking people's phones, you're not worried what the other person's doing. Then what are you worried? What are you going to fight about?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I think I'm going to cry. This is the most beautiful story I've ever heard.
But I wish more people would live this way.
More people should.
You'd have these asshole lawyers wouldn't have all these divorce cases.
Exactly. You know how many people? I wish I knew the percentage. You want to Google it? Percentage of people that cheat, right? People that cheat. If you just were open about it, you don't have to cheat. You could do it open, and the other person will be happy too. Like I can't wrap my brain around it.
Marriages break up because look, you can't eat the same food every night. You can't imagine eating pizza every night of your life. You can't. You get tired of it. You can't drive the same car for the rest of your life. So you can ride the same dick for the rest of your life or fuck the same person. It doesn't work. You get tired. And the fact that, for example, my first wife, she'd get pissed off if I even looked at someplace, looked over at a woman. And I was like, so what did I do? I purposely went and cheated on her and then handed her divorce papers. Because I'm like, I'm not in prison. Yeah. Fuck that.
And with me, he's like, ooh, look at her. And I'm like, ooh, where? Like,
that makes a lot of sense. Maybe this isn't something for everybody, but if you talked with your mate and talked about it, you might find out that they might be into it too.
Exactly.
And then it's all good. Maybe they're not, but you never know, right? Yeah. It's okay to talk about.
Let me bring up something else, okay? And I feel like more people want to do this, but are so afraid. And it's like women, okay? So like you get her all the time, and she gets messages all the time of guys, and they're like, "Well, we just want a threesome with another woman." And
how's that fair?
So exactly right. So then she antagonizes them and says, "Well, how, does your woman want to be with another man?" Oh no, she would never want that. Well, not like why would you? Well, she said she doesn't want it, and you know what it is? The woman is afraid to admit that she wants it because all of a sudden she knows that the man that she's with is an insecure little girl, and he's going to be now mentally fucked up, and the relationship's going to go down the toilet because he's all he's going to do is say, "Well, you want to be with somebody else." So women play the
Gotcha.
bigger part,
Yeah.
and women end up saying, no, I don't want to be with another man, honey. You're the only one. And then what ends up happening? The relationship ends because she does want to be with somebody else, and she's like, I can't be with this guy anymore.
Yeah.
I'm tired. But if the man wasn't, and it feels like more men are insecure than women are, and the most macho men are the biggest pussies of all.
Wow. That just right in a nutshell right there. Holy mackerel.
But,
Yeah.
you know, they can't handle it, and then they'll cry like little girls.
Yep.
Eddie, what do you think about this?
I think if it works for them, it's great.
What do you think? What I mean, you know,
Do-
it's not for everybody.
Is there?
But-
Do you ever like when you're meeting up with someone? Do you do research on them, or do you? I mean, because there's all creeps out there.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Research on her before I.
Yeah, he did. He had me followed. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, dating.
Had you
I-
followed?
Funny thing is, we've been together how many years now? 13? 14?
14.
I only found out like 2 years ago.
Yeah, like I
Um,
had my
boy.
drive follow her for like months.
Wow. Like to get pictures or just to see what she does for a living or does for fun?
just
And I need to I live a life where I need to know everything about everybody, because if you ever try coming for me, I'm gonna have a folder on you. So same thing. If you're gonna play with my life, I'm gonna know everything about you.
yeah.
So
Oh, that's good. That's yeah.
So
yeah.
Bobby, where do I send my file to you? What's the address? what do you got going on here? Alyssa, you got another question? Because this is very interesting. Very
It
interesting
is.
topic. Very, very
It
interesting.
is. So you guys, okay, so you've been together 14 years. So you've been doing the, I think you said 14 years.
Yeah,
So you guys have been doing this since like after year one. So you've been doing this for a while.
yeah.
Yeah.
And do
You're one of our
you
men. So
You're
11
now?
years.
About 11 years ago.
Okay. So now do you do it more now that you've done it for so many years? You do more like in town, or do you still keep it away from
Oh, it
home?
doesn't matter now.
Yeah.
Now it doesn't matter. Okay.
Yeah, because we're open. I mean, look, we're on
Right.
social media. We're whatever. Here you are. I mean, some people don't.
That's
You see, a lot of people have a say to it, but guess what? Your opinion is like toilet paper.
Yeah.
You wipe your ass with
Yeah.
it.
Is
Okay.
there ever any
hold on,
Is
Eddie. Let
there
me pull you up. There you go.
is there ever any money involved, or is it just
Money.
like
talking
people
about money.
people pay?
Yeah,
No,
no,
but-
prostitution.
Honey, I ain't no prostitute.
No, no,
Eddie, Eddie, what's the matter with you, Eddie?
no.
These are my new friends here. You can't be saying that kind of stuff.
That's not what I
matter?
meant. Like, there's
What'd
no
you
money.
mean?
Like, there's no money exchange. Like, they say I'll pay you.
No. 'Cause
That's
Oh, okay.
prostitution.
Okay.
I think that's a little bit of a prostitution, Eddie. How about if they? How about just gifts?
no.
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 Okay, I'm trying to clean up Eddie's mess over here with prostitution stuff.
It's okay.
Oh boy. Okay, since you guys, do you stream your? Because I see you do a lot of TikTok stuff now, but do you still do the streaming or anything like that anywhere?
Because YouTube wouldn't monetize
Yeah.
it. So what's the point of doing YouTube if you can't? Because they said the topic is too disgusting. That's what they said.
Okay. How about anywhere else? Will they let you do it or?
We just gave up on it.
Yeah, we just
Really? Okay, well, I guess people can't see what I've saw. That's too bad because it was very interesting. It was so interesting. I've stayed in contact with you for a long time trying to get you on our show here. And I wish you could still do it because I like listening. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, they kept taking the videos down.
Oh, well, that's not fun.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if you just do the live,
What about
people
Cammy?
can watch it at that time. And if they miss it, they miss it. It's going to get taken down. Whatever.
Yeah, you do the live. What happens is they just delete your Instagram account. We
Oh, okay.
lost 3 Instagram accounts because of this crap.
Oh,
What about
well,
camming?
that's-
Like the cam,
Hold on. Eddie's got a better question here.
like a cam, you know how people the cam girls and stuff like that. You can't put it on there.
Oh, yeah. How about that camming thing or?
Never did.
Where-
it. Don't even know anything about
never thought about it actually.
Yeah, there's people cam the girls they cam and guys watch them and they
Yeah, like
it. Yeah, okay.
yeah.
Or something like that.
I don't know. I never thought about it.
or how about on even that OnlyFans thing? I don't know if they do that. They allow videos and I guess they can have any kind of talk on there.
That's true too. Yeah, you could do whatever you want on your OnlyFans.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
people,
Yeah, that's the thing. It's getting people. It's drawing people in.
it's got to get them interested
You know?
in signing up.
Yeah.
Well,
then-
I I think you have some kind of fans. You guys have had some people that follow you on your Instagram and stuff that
Yeah.
saw beforehand, right? What you guys talked about.
Yeah, but
right?
it's like when the moment you tell them, okay, you have to sign up for this, they're like, yeah, no, I don't want to give up my credit card to sign up, because even if it's free, you still got to give details, and most of these people are hiding it from the girlfriend or their wife, so it's like they don't go on, and you're like, now you're trying to be like a salesman hawking yourself out there. Hey, sign up to my this and sign up to that.
Well, you guys pretty much just put me in my place then. I don't know where to tell people to go see you there. Just go to your Instagram. Well, what's your Instagram so they can at least follow you on Instagram and see your TikToks and all that good stuff?
I have a Brains and Boobs too.
With a Z.
With a Z. Brains with a Z and boobs with a Z too.
Why don't you spell it? Because a lot of our listeners are kind of like
don't have brains.
Yeah, but they like brains and boobs, but yeah.
It's BrainzAndBoobz and the number 2.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And the other one is
Call
me Stephanie, not Steph.
Call me Stephanie, not Steph.
Yeah, so but Stephanie with a PH.
Okay. Is there spelled another way?
Yeah, a lot of people spell with an F or a Y instead of an IE.
Oh,
so
wow.
It's CALLMESTEPHANIENOTSTEPH.
Wow, look at you. Man. She does everything. Woo. There you go. She needs a drink for that one.
Chug that.
No.
Hey, Stephanie, ever thought about maybe trying to beer bong it?
Well, that's what I was saying before. I'm not like a funneler.
Yeah.
Not my cup of tea.
Yeah, that's
it's too much at once, dude.
Is that that's about how you just poke a hole in the beer can, pop it open, and chug it.
Well, how am I going to get into a can and seal it?
Well, you know what? If that lady can make cum popsicles, I'm sure you could figure it out. I'm sure you got an imagination. Oh boy! All right, listen. Before we get out of here, you want to wish them happy happy adventures, or
yeah, I mean, whatever works for you guys, more power to you.
Thank you.
You know, it's what keeps the spice in the sex life.
Yes, Eddie.
Spicy.
Just be careful, because be careful, because there are creeps out there. You never know.
There are.
Yep.
I'm sure you got to be careful, but I'm sure it sounds like they research. Hey, Eddie, if he followed his wife before they met for,
I didn't.
I'm sure.
Never did.
Oh yeah, somebody else, but you know what I mean. Sounds like they're good at checking things out before they jump into it. So, I loved this interview. I really did. I think it was awesome. And Stephanie, I've always liked you. I've never seen your husband. I've always known his voice because he's behind the camera. But he's a cool dude. I've always liked your stories, and I'm glad you were able to come on finally. And I hope you had a good time and you weren't too nervous. It's
Thank you for having us.
And you're gonna have to come back because we want to hear more stories. And hey, you know what? We can have you on. You can tell your stories here.
Sure.
There you go. I mean, we can get away with some stuff, but we'll see how much we can.
All right. Sounds good to me.
How's that sound? So let me blow us all up here. And from all of us here at the M25 Show, we want to wish you happy hunting.
Happy
hunting.
And be careful. Be careful, because if you ever meet somebody with the hyperspermia, he might have that one where that first shot's a killer.
Yeah.
You'd be like that little Asian lady.
Yeah, usually, Alyssa, you can, a guy that first shot is like the hard one, right? Like it can splat, and then after that, it kind of gets weaker.
Especially if they don't tell you and you're not expecting it.
Yeah, but imagine a guy that shoots that.
Yeah. Ooh.
When does it weaken? After how many twitches? I'm just curious.
Well, for this guy specifically, oh my
God,
it was like 5 or 6 times.
Oh my God! Could you imagine? Eddie, can you imagine being that powerful? 5 twitches with that power before it starts to weaken?
No.
And then you still going. I got to start lifting weights or you know what? I was eating elderberry, right? Because it makes me go a little more. I'm gonna start doing a whole jar every day.
All
I'm
right.
gonna see if that works.
Okay.
I can do a whole jar from now on. Just because I heard the story from Stephanie. I gotta compete. I gotta compete somehow.
Yeah.
And then what is this the popsicle eater? Is it just because she loves this dude, or is he just
No.
has good semen?
She likes the
loves-
taste.
I mean, they had, they were intimate together numerous times, but they never dated or anything. She was married.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't a thing like that. They just had sex, and she just loved his sperm.
Wow. Could you imagine just falling in love with the guy because your sperm tastes so good? Man, what is this guy? Is he like, what the hell is he eating? What was I mean,
I'll tell you.
wow, that Alyssa, have you ever fell in love like that?
No.
Where you tasted it and go, holy mackerel, this is the best thing I've ever.
Years older than me?
Yeah.
No.
3 years older than
Nope.
me?
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know what? That's what I call that's some kind of love. I don't know what kind of love it is, but that's some kind of love right there. But hey, you know what? Everybody has their thing. Everybody has their thing, and there's no shame in it. So good for her, and we want you to come back because
Absolutely.
I like it, and I hope you were comfortable on the show. We didn't make you feel uncomfortable because we don't want you to be nervous. We don't want you forgetting things.
Constitution question was a little, iffy, but
Oh, yeah, well,
She
you
said,
know,
I'm out of
Eddie-
popsicles.
Eddie,
Elaine, so I'm out of popsicles.
we apologize for the prostitution question our Eddie asked, but sometimes he doesn't know how to ask questions in a certain way. I think what he meant was if there was a dollar value on you, there would be no limit because you're so hot, beautiful.
not what he was
Priceless.
asking.
Priceless.
You're priceless. There is no money in the world that could.
You're a smooth talker trying to cover his ass, but that was not what he
Well, hey, I got to do it. Eddie means well. He's a good guy. So, don't be surprised if you see me at the shopping center or anything like that, and with a little file folder under my arm for Bobby. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
You got
Thank
it.
you again. We had a
Thank
great time with you. And the show will be on YouTube if you want to watch it and share it. And I know you're not on Facebook, but it'll be on YouTube later. So you can rewatch it and share it if you want. And it'll be up there forever.
All right, great.
And keep in contact, please. Keep in contact.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for coming.
Bye.
Thanks for
Bye.
coming. Okay. Bye-bye. Oh, my gosh. That was something else. I know that's not our thing, but hey, there's people out there that do this stuff.
Yeah. And there's quite a few. You'd be surprised.
Yes. Eddie, what do you think?
If it works for them, I mean,
I kind
More power
of
to them.
like what
Eddie's
they said.
like, how
Like,
can I join?
I kind of like what they said about, hey, if more people did this, maybe there would be a lower divorce rate and stuff like that. I like the part where, because they said, if more people did this, there would be a lower divorce rate.
Right.
And I don't know if I agreed with that part, but what I did agree with was it made me think, well, if somebody, one of them's interested and they're scared to tell their partner, maybe if they just talked about it with them, maybe they'd be into it too.
Yeah.
Maybe they wouldn't, but maybe they would. And that would save a marriage. Imagine being into that and never telling your other half, and maybe it would make you cheat or something on the side. Who knows? But I guess
Or
that's where that.
you could be living your best life if you tell and they're into it too.
Yes, you can say, yeah, you know what? I was too, but I was scared to
Yeah.
talk to you about it because I thought you'd think I was a freak of nature.
Yeah.
The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. Oh boy! Well, that brings us to this topic where I actually heard from Alberto here that this woman was arrested. She apparently got pregnant from she worked at the morgue, right? Is that the story we have, or do you have the headliner at least?
I just have the headline now. I
Okay,
have the story.
Once I hear the headliner, it'll all come back to me.
Oh, now I gotta go find it.
Oh
Go.
Lord! Okay, I think I can bring it up here. Morgue worker arrested after giving birth to a dead man's baby. Oh boy.
Okay, my question is, how does a dead man ejaculate if he's
Well,
dead?
Maybe he had a little bit of pre-cum left. The crusty.
I hear like when you run over a skunk, it'll still go off. I guess men are that way too.
Run. Wait
Yeah,
a
but by the
minute.
time they get to the morgue, aren't they like dead? It's not
Wait
like
a
they
minute.
just died.
Well,
Everything
forget about
stops-
this. What the
everything
hell's
stops
running
working.
over a skunk?
What?
You run
That's
over
like when
a
you cut a
skunk?
chicken's head off and it still runs around.
So you run over a skunk and he comes or he shoots stink?
He shoots
He
stink.
shoots
in
stink.
a-
Oh, I was gonna say, damn, that's a crazy skunk.
Well, maybe he'll come too. I don't know. I haven't
Oh.
tried that yet.
Eddie, do you think a skunk's cum stinks?
Well, it stinks. I don't know. Probably.
Oh, can you imagine the mating session in that corner?
Oh.
Oh, it's a bunch of stink. Okay, so what do you think about this? You don't think it's possible?
I don't think it's possible.
I don't.
What
think
if the
it's
guy
possible
just
either.
passed away, and let's say he died because he was having sex with somebody's wife, and the guy shot him, and then they take him to the morgue, right? He's still not cool yet. He's cooling off, but then the worker jumps in there, and he's still got a little semen on there. Starts bouncing
No.
on it.
I don't think it's possible. The only way
Yeah, I
is if he did it before he passed away, and then he went to the morgue.
No, I think he was in the morgue. No way at all.
I don't think. So.
I don't think so. No.
The imagination of you two. Got no imagination.
Kind of the story.
Oh, you found it?
No,
Oh,
I'm just telling them they're killing the story.
yeah,
Oh,
no,
we're
you're
killing
killing
the
the
story.
story.
With our facts.
Well, apparently it's possible. She was arrested, and we don't know what jail she's in. So Eddie, you cannot be her pen pal. Sorry.
There has to be with DNA. You can do DNA test, or I mean,
Alyssa, are
just
you okay?
not if he's
My back is hurting me.
dead. There's no way.
What's up? Wait a minute, Eddie. What's going on with Alyssa? What's wrong
Hold on, we got breaking news here.
Her back hurts.
Freaking my back
About-
is hurting.
about Alyssa?
No,
Eddie-
she said her
Eddie-
back hurts.
Send them to one of your massage parlors.
Oh boy. Do you have a
happy
back?
ending.
Do you have a back on your chair?
Yeah. But if I lean
Oh.
back, I lean. See, it's right here.
Why don't you scoot up all the way to
Then
the?
you can't hear me.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
No,
Shit.
the chair itself. Well, because y'all know how big my butt is. My butt hits the back of the chair before my back does.
Oh my god! You had to tell me all this right here. You had to tell me this. We're still on the
So
show.
I guess I should have I should put like
Yeah,
a
so
pillow. No,
there's-
sometimes if I sit too long, my back hurts. And I don't know why it's hurting today.
Turn off your camera and get up and stretch.
Do some
Do some
downward dog. Downward dogs.
Yeah.
Okay, what's
No,
the
I'm just
breaking
trying to
news?
stretch.
Well, I'm sorry your back hurts. I hope it feels better.
That was the breaking news. Her back hurts.
Oh, that was the
My back
breaking news.
hurts. Yeah, that was the breaking news.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I can't find that story. The only thing I see here is Ohio morgue worker admits to having sex with 100 corpses.
there you
Oh.
go. See, here we have it, right there. I told you it's real.
This is a man, so it's
Well,
easier
maybe-
for him.
Oh boy. Well, I guess you know what? Maybe rigor mortis set in on the guy, and his dick was still semi-hard, so the rigor mortis set in, and she could bounce on it. No, you guys aren't buying it, huh?
No.
The blood
No
stops
imagine-
flowing. It went to your
Yeah.
dick.
Yeah, but maybe he still had a little seminal fluid.
No, I don't think so.
You know, it
He-
can't. You don't think it could be stuck into the urethra?
No.
He
No.
jacked off. He was jacking off when he died, and then some stays in there. You got to squeeze it out, and
Oh my
she found it.
You guys. Okay, now we have breaking news now.
Okay.
Okay, a friend of Alyssa just commented on here, and I've got to give her personal issues. And I did say from now, I don't know. She commented on something about
Uh-huh.
something, and I know I jumped in the comment box. I think it was when you were off, Alyssa.
Oh,
And
okay.
I said from now on, I'm going to make sure to give you a shout out every week that you comment. So Kelly Dow Whiteman.
Very good.
Yeah, see, I do good with the ladies, Alyssa. That's what I do.
Look
I
at
do
you.
good. Yeah, so hello, Kelly. There's your shout out. And if you're
Hi,
a friend
Kelly.
of Alyssa, you're a friend of
Yep,
ours.
she's been my friend forever.
So, well,
Over 20 years.
it seems like she's jumped in when we're talking about the dead corpse.
She's been listening the whole time.
Oh, okay. Eddie, what do you think?
Yeah,
Do you
she's
think
been
she's
listening the
interested
whole time.
Interested in what?
in the dead corpse, in the rigor mortis of the penis?
I don't think she believes it.
Well,
Right.
that's when she started talking about it. Beer garden friends. Oh, I thought it was.
Oh, she calls us beer garden friends.
Yeah, I don't-
She's
I
the one I go to the beer garden with on Thursdays.
I don't think Kelly believes it either.
Kelly, do you believe that a woman can get pregnant from somebody
Says
in the
nope.
morgue?
She said
No?
nope.
How about
Nope.
Cynthia? Why? I don't understand. What if they haven't
Because-
cooled off yet and they had fluid on their wiener still? Okay, how about this? How about they put their finger in the pee hole and try to scoop some out and then they put it in the vagina? Jesus, you get to make me do things that I don't even want to talk about.
The impossible.
They're making you go to places you don't want to go in your
Making
brain.
me go to
Right.
places I don't want to go.
Because when someone dies and it takes a while to get picked up. I mean,
Oh, look at Kelly says, nope, not true, but I do believe she could ride one. So, hey, she believes the rigor mortis
Yeah.
because it's got to be kind of a little bit of erect. You can't ride a soft penis, right? Alyssa,
Nope.
is that possible?
Mm,
What happens when you ride a soft? Doesn't it just don't you
kinda
beat it up to hell?
bends. Well, it kind of bends.
That kind of Eddie, that could be painful, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Imagine if you're not excited and she's just bouncing the hell, and she's got a big
Mhm.
booty too. Oh boy, we're in trouble.
This on Wikipedia, I guess there's something called a death erection. It says a death erection, angel lust, or terminal erection. It's
Terminal.
a postmortem, it's a postmortem erection, technically a priapism, observed in the corpses of men who have been executed, particularly by hanging.
So when you're hung, you get an erection?
I guess so.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
It's
boy.
that whole like asphyxiation turn on.
Wait, what's it called? A death erection?
Yeah.
Well, the hanging I think makes sense because all the blood goes down when you're hanging. All the blood goes down to your.
So
That's-
you're really when you get hung, you actually go out decently happy.
Hmm.
You go out hard.
Oh, man. That's crazy. Eddie, would you be proud of yourself if you were back in the Western days and you got hung and when you died, you had a big old boner and everybody could see how big you are?
I wouldn't care. I wouldn't-
He wouldn't care. He'd be dead.
Let me see here.
No,
It says-
what if the morgue worker jumps on it and gets pregnant?
Not possible.
and it ends up being a guy. Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Let me see here. Cynthia says it has to be warm for me. Kelly says if you have to
It says
put the
warm
fingers
for
down,
one.
why not that part? Let me see. What does that mean?
Like the rigor mortis, like when your fingers are like, however you die, you got to.
You,
Put 'em
you
down.
get stiff, I guess.
Yeah,
Your
you
body's
get
Oh.
stiff.
stiffens
So
up.
why wouldn't that part get stiff?
Well, no, yeah, I believe the wiener will get stiff. I mean,
Because
Does it
yeah, you
stay
got to
No,
put
stiff?
because it's blood. The blood stops flowing, and the penis gets erect with blood, and the bones are bones. Like
okay, but say
There's no
he
bone
died.
in the
Say he
Yeah,
got
there's no
suffocated.
bone.
penis.
Okay, listen to me, guys. Listen to me. Now I got to get medically here.
Oh,
Okay,
Dr. Stevensack.
that's right. Yes,
he's going, Nurse Steve.
here we go. Listen, Eddie. Now maybe the guy got strangled. He was murdered. Okay, he was strangled and he ended up with a boner and he died. Okay, like Alberto said over here, it's called the death erection.
Death erection.
Does
He's
his
got-
ghost
Or
forever
terminal
have a
erection.
boner?
Well,
Does his spirit have a boner?
his
That-
spirit.
If you die with a boner, do you when you
Well,
become a spirit?
Do you take
have a
your sex
boner?
organs to heaven? Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Or are we all
Well-
like Ken dolls up there?
Oh, here we go again. Well,
I'm
I
already
think
kind of like a Ken doll. I got nothing hanging.
I think if you die with an erection and rigor mortis sets in, it'll stay like that. Now, can you push it down like if your arms are like this and you know how they put your arms down? Could you put that down? I guess, but
I don't
Strap
think
it
it's
down?
possible. I don't think it's possible because it's blood. Blood stops flowing. There's
okay. Well, what do you say about the arms? If blood's going through the arms, and some people die like this.
but because
Yeah,
there's
well, they have-
bones. There's bones in your arms that
But
stay.
I think it's more the muscles.
Yeah,
Yeah,
The
it's
muscles that get
the bones
stiff.
have nothing to do with it.
I don't know.
It's
We
the
have
blood
to ask
flow.
A doctor.
Oh my gosh, Eddie,
Yeah.
you're being very difficult today, Eddie.
I'm just being not difficult. It's just it doesn't
Okay,
make sense.
anybody out there listening that works at a morgue, I'm going to go investigate today. I'm going to call people, and we're going to figure this out.
You're gonna end up with some list.
I gotta ask because
calling morgues and asking about having
if it's possible that
boners.
that
Oh,
a
excuse me.
person could have a death boner. Let's
I'm
kill
sure.
Steve and see. Oh boy.
Ah,
No,
Cynthia again?
thanks.
Was that
Okay.
Cynthia?
well, maybe
Yes.
I don't know, because
Well,
apparently
Alberto-
your bodily fluids all go out when you die.
Yeah.
So when
So
you die,
maybe
you come.
I don't know.
There you
Unless
go,
Maybe you do. Maybe I have no idea.
Eddie. See,
I know
when
you
die,
can't poop.
maybe. Yeah, you do. So who
Yeah, your body
says?
just what is it?
So next time you
Exits all
guys go
that
to a
stuff.
viewing of a male, I bet you guys are going to look down at the crotch. You watch.
You can because it's underneath the casket.
Well, you can lift it up.
You'll sneak in after the service, take a peek.
Right.
We got to find out what's going on because Alberto read it in the cycle. Would you find it at?
Wikipedia.
Wikipedia. That's true, right? That's real. I don't know. Is it real?
Do
double
they
check-
have to tape it down?
Double check the sources, but it might be true.
Yeah, they got a bungee cord it down
Right?
right on the side of the thigh. Eddie, you're just not having none of this, are you?
No, I think that's the way Steve wants to go. Then they try to close the casket and they can't get it down.
I want it to keep popping open so they can see what kind of man I am. I want to be known for something. Eddie, I want you to be the one trying to close the door.
We're gonna put a roll of bounty paper in his casket with
There you
him.
go, right under my armpit. I want a roll of bounty. Oh boy! All right, Alberto, what else do we got?
I don't know.
I thought you had the mannequin. Not a mannequin, the sex doll.
Oh, the sex doll.
Was that you? Yeah, somebody had a sex doll made. Was it the man?
Yeah,
the woman?
The wife
Okay,
made
well,
it
I'll
for
read the
man.
story. There was 3 in the bed, and this couple never looked back. A wife struggling with her husband's high libido has bought a lookalike sex doll in order to take the pressure off if she's not in the mood. Char Gray, 23 years old, splashed out $1,800 on the racy replica for her sexed up spouse, Calum, 28, only to discover that she has also developed feelings for the dirty doll they named D.
The dirty doll.
D.
Quote, D is not just a doll, Shard told Southwest News Service. We're
Dirty
really
doll.
attached to her. She helps strengthen our relationship and set our sex lives on fire. With Calum constantly in the mood for sex, Shar says she was struggling to keep up. The horny husband also proposed the idea of a threesome, but Shar was reluctant to bring another woman into the bedroom. Instead, Shar thought it made sense to buy a doll to participate in pretend threesomes.
What the hell is that Morse code going on?
Oh, the construction outside my house.
Oh, is that Alyssa? I thought that was Alberto.
Let's go close that window, man. We got the cops, we got the construction
I
workers,
know.
She's
There's
got
too
the
much-
whole
too much
the
activity
whole
over
village
here.
people. It's a cop, a construction worker.
YMCA.
Who's next? You're gonna hear
That's
a navy ship.
That's what he spent his
I don't know what
stimulus
they're
check on.
doing.
What's that?
The couple, the
That's what he spent his
$1,800,
stimulus check on.
maybe.
Oh, to get the
To get
streets
the doll?
fixed. Oh,
And I
the,
guess well,
sex doll?
they got the doll to look just like her. So
Wow.
well, I guess. Yeah. Well, isn't that something? Your wife gets you, or your girlfriend gets you a sex doll to look just like her. That's interesting. Why not just jump on her?
I think actually she picked it out
She-
because it looked like her.
Apparently,
Yeah.
he's too. He's a horn dog.
Yep.
Oh, she can't.
His
She's all.
libido's too high.
She can't keep
She
up.
can't keep up.
Oh,
She
boy.
got tired too easy.
Okay, before we get to our next story, we got to ask Alyssa that where are these model pictures that I'm hearing that you have? Do you have model pictures that you're hiding from me?
I have
I mean
model
us.
pictures.
Yes, I was reading something from your friend Kelly saying I want to see these pinup pictures, and I was like, wait a minute, I usually know about Alyssa's pictures, but what is
Oh, is that the doll? That's the doll.
It looked like kids.
What
Which one's the
model
doll?
pictures?
Right
The
or
ones like from a long time ago?
I don't know. You have to ask her. She put up
Yes.
BS.
a BS about what? About model
Maybe
pictures?
my pictures?
No, I heard her say something in one of those comments that's saying, let me see. Oh, wow. Yeah,
Oh.
look at that. Okay,
It
I
looks
could
so
make
small.
Which one do you think it's a doll?
The one
the
on
one
the
on the
right.
right because it's got a lot of lipstick.
Yeah.
Wow, those are
And it
some
looks
nice
little.
lips. I'm
Oh,
gonna
there
give
you
that a
Steve's
little
gonna
fun.
get one for himself.
I'm gonna give
Right?
me a dirty doll. Yeah,
You have
I'm gonna give me
18. Was it? What did she say? $1,800?
Yeah.
$1,800 for that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's not your regular Barbie doll.
What the fuck?
Steve's gonna stick to the paper towels.
Yeah, I'll stick to the bounty. I can buy a lot of bounty towels and just look at pictures. Just send me the
Wow.
screenshot. I'll just look at the picture. Maybe the one you said, I wish I was this fat. What?
Oh, the picture that I posted. Remember, I wish I was as fat as the picture I posted. I
Oh.
wish I was. God, I forgot what I said.
Is that what she was talking
I wish I
about?
was as fat as I thought I was when I thought I was fat. Maybe that's the picture she's talking about.
Well, it was in the comments when I told her that she said something about she missed the show, and then I said something about, oh, well, from now on, I'm going to give you a shout out. It was in that same post.
Oh,
She's all, I don't
didn't see
know,
that.
but I just want to see these pinups of Alyssa. So I was like, ooh, well, we got some
Pinups? I
pinups
don't have
circulating in
pinups.
the internet somewhere about one of our co-hosts that we need to get a hold of because we can't have
No, I
that.
have like
So somebody
well,
hacked your phone. Somebody
We
hacked
got
your
high
this was a
phone.
long time ago.
We got high standards in this place. Oh boy. Oh, hey, it looks like the doll. You got the lipstick like the doll.
Oh, wow.
Well, it's all. I don't know
Steve's-
why it came out all
Steve's gonna
white.
get a doll that looks like Alyssa.
How much is it again?
1,800.
Yeah, that's
Let's
nothing.
see, that
Let's
have
go.
pictures like a long time ago, but I don't. Where's? I can't find them right now.
Okay, we're gonna have to pour out our souls right here. Does anybody have anything that you got hiding that if it ever came out, it would destroy our show? If you do, it's time to be truthful.
Oh, luckily I made you delete that one picture before you went on the news.
Okay. Yes. That's
Oh,
good that you did.
You finally see it my way.
Yes, I do. And
Yeah,
there's also
I-
another thing. I told you if you could delete, and you said you couldn't. So you remember about the guy that won that Oscar over
Yeah,
my dude?
we had to take out the whole show. So
That was another thing that I wish I could go back and change. But I'm coming out and opening up about shit that I wish that's deep in my closet. Damn it! How come you guys are saints? All three of you.
I don't, because I don't hide anything.
If anything ever came out, Alyssa, that you would ruin our show with your bad reputation or anything that you said or did, that our show would go. You're open, right?
Mm-hmm.
All righty.
I tell it like it is.
Eddie, do you got anything in your closet that you want to let out right now?
Nope.
You see, people, we're good people. You know everything
Yeah.
about us.
This is the picture Kelly was talking about.
Let me see.
Why is it like light?
I don't know, but can you turn around? No, can
Can I-
you actually turn around in the picture? No, I mean actually. Oh,
That was my
boy.
skinny days.
Too much, Eddie. Too much. Don't you have fun here, Eddie, with us?
Yeah.
I hope your car's okay. I really do.
Well, it's not.
He's lying.
And wait a minute, Choco Taco's done.
I don't know.
allegedly,
Choco- Choco
Discontinued.
Taco. You know what? I like the Choco Taco. The only thing the if I could have them fixed maybe a little bit is like sometimes when I get the Choco Taco, the shell would be a little moist. It's not crunchy. It's like kind
Is
of
that the
wet.
ice cream one?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a
Oh.
ice cream that's like a taco.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Whoa.
You know what I'm talking about?
I'm just
Mhm.
glad it didn't come out the other
Oh,
end.
That's right.
Jeez.
It would be
What
much
did
better if
taste
if it smelled like vagina. I'd be happy.
It just smells like hot dog.
Anyway, you made me forget what I was talking about. What was I talking? Oh, the Choco Taco is
Taco taco.
going to be discontinued. You never had a Choco Taco, guys?
Yes.
I can't remember. I think I have.
It's the
It's
only.
like like a waffle cone shaped in a taco dipped in chocolate
Yes.
with
Well, I
vanilla
mean,
ice cream in it.
Is there
I think
any
I've
other
had it
ice
like
creams
once.
that look like a taco? I'm not talking about a pink taco. I'm talking about a taco like a Mexican taco with.
No.
Eddie, did you like those?
They're
Or
good. They're okay.
could you care less that they're getting discontinued?
Yeah, I could care less. I don't buy them all the time.
Yeah, nobody cares about shit anymore, huh? Wow.
I had one like a long time ago. I didn't find anything special about them.
All right. Well, good
I
fucking
mean-
riddance to them. Shit.
But we used to have a coworker. She said that I guess they were better out of the ice cream trucks.
Mm.
Oh,
Maybe.
melting and freezing and melting and freezing.
Yeah.
Of course, they're better.
Anyways, I do know that show you were talking about, that episode, and I think what you said about that actor was probably the best part of it.
Oh, you like that? You like hearing me say this?
I think that show is problematic. I'll tell you the name of the episode off air.
No thanks. Oh yeah, I already know. I lived it. And
What did you say? What did you say?
I was very very mad at the actor that beat Michael Keaton out for an Oscar.
Birdman, or what was the movie?
Yeah, for Birdman, the movie
Mm.
Birdman. He won for the when he portrayed scientist
Hawkins. Stephen Hawkins.
Stephen Hawkins.
Oh, beautiful! Not a beautiful mind.
It was
I know
what was
what
the
you're
movie
talking
called? Anyway, I had a meltdown over it, and I wish I could have,
Use better language.
better language.
The
So,
theory of everything.
the theory of everything.
That's it.
So, anyway, other
That's
than
the guy
that,
that played the Danish girl too. I think
yeah, what else did he do? He did a few
I think
films.
that's why Steve hated him.
He was
he
in
played the
that,
Danish girl.
the Fantastic Beast or something. Wasn't he in there too?
Yeah, I think so.
Fantastic Four.
Hey, before we get out of here, I don't know
No,
why
not Fantastic Four.
why we didn't talk about this first, but it's called. Oh, I'm not even going to say it because everybody's going to go listen to that. No, we'll let it go.
You remember what we were saying? Like I said, what you said about him was probably the least offensive part of the show.
Oh, was I talking about the title of the show more?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay,
We were
just
talking- we
delete the whole show.
We were talking about that other person.
All right, delete the whole show, please. If anybody hears that, we're gone.
I don't think they'll go back that far.
Here, let me see. A man shot his male doctor after he made him come during a prostate exam.
Eddie, how could you?
Ooh.
Wow.
Eddie, would you be embarrassed if that happened to you? Because we all, when we get to a certain age, we got to get that exam, Eddie.
Mm-hmm.
As males, we have to do it.
I hope it's a woman.
Well, well, so you're
Woman
gonna ask for a woman.
A woman doctor.
Alyssa, if you get one, would you
might
prefer
get
a
that
woman or a
woman that
man?
hates men.
Well, number one, I don't have a prostate,
Okay, well, just say they want to just check in there to make sure it's okay back there.
like a
just for the heck-
colonoscopy.
Just for the
I
heck
don't
of it.
care.
Eddie, you have to have
My
a woman.
doctor is a female, but I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I mean,
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, Eddie, us guys are the ones that'll be in trouble.
well, yeah, because when you massage the prostate, it's
Eddie,
supposed
what
to be-
happens? Let's just say
euphoric.
you had a dude,
An
and
euphoric
let's say it
feeling.
happened. What do you do? Do you just say, "What do you do?" You just go, "Oh
Clean
shit."
up.
Ask for a napkin.
Clean up.
Yes, no. Hey, you
Or
got
just
any
say,
cleaning?
thank God there's the paper on the bed.
Hey Doc, you got a rag?
You think we should feel nervous if before he starts he hands you a box of tissue?
Are these for my tears or for my cum?
Both.
Oh man. Well, I don't know. That's pretty hardcore. I never. I guess it's possible, but yikes! How embarrassing,
Well, they say
Oh, yeah.
it's
Eddie. You
It's a
don't like any of
great
these
feeling.
topics, do you?
Eddie's had a bad day.
You having a bad day, Eddie?
No, not a bad
It's
day.
possible.
Eddie's worried. Eddie's just worried about his card. That's all.
You're not worried about coming in front of the doctor, the male doctor.
No.
He's gonna come in front of his mechanic.
Oh, because it's all fixed and he's not going to charge him. Eddie blows a load in his pants. All happy. All right. Well, guys, don't be embarrassed.
Let's get out of here before Eddie gets really upset.
right.
Eddie,
He's already sniffling. The
Yeah,
tears
when he
might be coming
sniffles,
down.
that's like a bull. Yeah. He's ready to charge.
It's like when a cat hisses at you, you know the scratch is coming next.
Oh my god!
Now he's starting to crack his neck.
He's stretching.
He's getting the muscles all
Get
worn up.
ready.
I'm tired of sitting down. That's what I am.
All right, well, let's
You know
get out
what,
of here.
Steve? I do sometimes want to go back to the old way in the studio, but you know what? When we see Eddie like this, you know, it's good that we're all separated.
He's gonna get all crazy, huh? All right. Well, we want to thank our guest Stephanie and her husband for coming on, and it was a good interview and a lot of information.
Yeah.
And Alyssa, Eddie, Alberto, it was fun once again,
Mhm.
Yes.
and we'll be back next week to do it all over again. Until then, have fun, stay out of trouble,
Have a good week.
and have a good week.
Alrighty.
Bye.
See you guys.
Memories in high school flames. Some good, some bad. Can you remember their names? Light up a smoke on Pomona Street with the long hair rockers. Oh, the memories. Classic cars, big tits and bars. Drinking all night like rock and roll stars. When I play that song, don't it take